Casey's my bitch.
It's the motherfucking player haters. Oh, yeah.
Player haters.
I figure everybody deserves 3 seconds of fame. This is some bullshit. Tell you what, just looking there, trying to figure out who's going to be the oops of the week. And it was my cracker ass. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Yeah, Ray left a lot of stats out on the bench, but she was beating my ass anyways with everything that her batters were doing. I bench Spencer Steer on Sunday, 1 stolen base. That's all I needed. And it would have tied the game, and I wouldn't have had a loss. And it wouldn't have been a bitch. It would have been an equal of bitchings, of bitchness. Let's fix that camera a little bit. It's fucking bullshit. You know what? I want to get into this right now because we've all been kind of, I don't know if you guys want to use the word regretting, but we got to look at our draft results, the players that we drafted and their rankings currently, and then we got to look at, you know. Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's get into this. All right, so I went through and I just wanted to talk about our first round draft picks because that's what we build our team around, right? First couple of rounds, you got your can't cut list players. And we might break into a few of those, but I wrote down the round one. Here was round one for us. Acuna Soto, Strider Freeman, Judge Betts, Witt Jr., Julio Rodriguez, Corbin Carroll, Kyle Tucker, Burns, and Tatis. Now, I'm going to tell you that 3 teams right now are getting first round production from their guys. Okay? And you teams, you owners, you know who you are. Now, let's break down the results so far from those players. Ronald Acuna Jr. is ranked 36. It's not bad. But 1 home run, a batting average of 255, 6 ribbies, not getting it done. Yeah, you might be ranked 36 because you got 11 stolen bases, but my boy, you ain't worth shit right now. You're on the trading block and you have been for a minute with Brian, okay? Brian, if you're out there and you're listening, I'm your guy, man. Hit me up. Let's go, okay? I don't know why I would value this bullshit, but I do. So if you need something, holler at me. Number 2, here we go. Bobby Witt Jr. Now, Bobby, again, he's batting pretty good for average. Got some power, got some speed, but he's only 21. Ranked 21. That's all right. He's got potential of picking it back up. And here we go. Mookie Betts. This is your one guy who's actually ranked number 1. Number 1 is Mookie Betts. And he was picked after Acuna, Freeman, and Judge. So we all know Jason's feeling pretty good about his number 1 pick. Julio Rodriguez is ranked 230. Now, Josh will be the first one to tell you he's a slow starter. But this ain't going to get it done, my friend. No, sir. And I thought that Seattle offense was going to be pretty potent. And actually it kind of stinks. Kyle Tucker is your next one that is putting in first round value, coming in at number 12, and he was picked number 10. So he's footing the bill. Mikasa Sukasa, old Nick over there, is appreciating it. Fernando Tatis, currently right now, is ranked 68th. Now, He's got some ribbies, not a lot of stolen bases, some home runs, but he's batting a whopping 244. Not going to get it done there, Mr. First Round Draft Pick at number 68. What did I write down? 230. Mookie Betts is number 1. Bobby Witt's 21. There we go. Got to keep it up. Let's not forget that we do got a pitcher in there in Spencer Strider. He gone. Okay. He was drafted in our top. For Freddie Freeman, number 34. He's going to go off this week. Don't y'all worry, because I play Walker. 2 home runs, 1 stolen base. He's got more ribbies than he's got runs, but he's batting 306. Not bad. Sure, he'll turn it around. Here's another one that is not first round value. Corbin Carroll. Probably the biggest disappointment right now of anybody that drafted him in the first round. 490. 8 stolen bases, batting a whopping 189. He's got to stop with that hip movement, because that's got to be what's throwing him off when he's at bat. That's not good. That's not going to get it done. That's not first round draft pick value. No, sir. Juan Soto, he's the other one. He's number 5. Now, he was picked number 2. So he's providing pretty much the value the Mandalorians drafted him at. And that's it for your batters. Because now talking about your pitchers, Corbin Burns, he's 43rd right now. Aaron Judge, where's that boy at? Where's old Judgy Judge? Aaron Judge. Why was he taken so high there? I mean, I guess he was picked over Trey Turner and Yordan Alvarez. I can't believe Trippin' Billy's picked him. He's 137. Again, Acuna. Where's Acuna at? What did I say he was? 36. These are your current rankings right now for your top 10 players. Because I got to keep toggling back and forth. Thankfully, I wrote them down. Mookie Betts, like we discussed, was number 1. Ellie De La Cruz is number 2. Ranger Suarez, a free agent waiver wire pitcher, is number 1. I'm sorry, number 3. He's the number 1 pitcher in our Yahoo leagues right now with 5 wins, 40 strikeouts, and a 1.32 ERA. Who saw that shit coming? The second best pitcher, we'll get to him in a minute. Hold on. Marcell Ozuna. Marcell Ozuna is your number 4 batter. Juan Soto's number 5. Willem Contreras is your number 6th best player right now in our league. Shohei Ohtani is number 7. Gunnar Henderson, number 8. Tariq Skubal, Tarek, however you want to pronounce his name, he's number 9. Tyler Glasnow is number 10. Alec Boehm is number 11. Alec Boehm of the Philadelphia Phillies. And again, we've already mentioned rounding out the top 12 is Kyle Tucker. Nobody saw this coming. Would we have even thought about drafting any of those guys except for the 3 that transitioned from the actual draft into the current rankings right now? No, not at all. That's crazy. It's craziness. And I bring all this up because we as fantasy players are going into week 5. Week 5. The good rule of thumb is that you wait, and Walker, back me up. You want to wait on your players 3 weeks before you start making moves, decisions, because you don't want to trade away a player that's struggling week 1, day 1 for that matter. And now we're in week 5, and we're not hearing but 3 of the 12 names, and that includes pitchers that we drafted, that we paid, although we didn't pay at all, that top draft capital. Again, I pointed out that Ranger Suarez was free of charge. I picked him up free. Willem Contreras, I don't even know where he went in the draft, but I can tell you he wasn't a high priority. He's freaking catcher. Alec Boehm? Are you kidding me? That piece of shit, the one last year that was seen audibly saying to one of his players in Philadelphia, I hate this place. And he was at home. That guy is number 11. I tell you, man, I've said it before. Kyle Tucker is really one of the most undervalued players in fantasy draft. I can tell you who doesn't undervalue him, who values him a lot, and that's the guy who owns him every year, and that's Nick. Nick currently has right now 2 of our top 12 batters. Mandalorians has 2 of our top 12 batters. And coming very close, I'm playing him. Or no, I was playing him. I played Jason, it was a couple weeks ago or something? I can't remember. Maybe I haven't played him yet. But Jason, with Adolis Garcia and the best batter in Mookie Betts. We got to start seeing some damn results, people. I can't believe Jose Altuve is ranked as high as he is. Tyler O'Neill, again, free of charge. Free, baby. Start to scroll down and you're like, where have all the Cowboys gone? Where have Bryce Terang, last year rookie sensation, not batting .310, 13 stolen bases? No, sir. How did that happen? I mean, look at the names that are associated. Josh Naylor, Anthony Volpe, Colton Cowser. These aren't first-round draft picks. It's not who we paid top dollar for. Not for damn sure. Who's our best pitchers out there other than Ranger Suarez, Tariq Skubal, Tyler Glasnow, Tanner Houck, Logan Gilbert, the Shota Imanaga of the damn Chicago Cubs is looking way better than Yamamoto. Jose Barrios? You mean the guy that damn near gave Eric a fucking cardiac arrest for a season? That guy? Wow. We didn't see that coming. Free of charge, Ronel Blanco. I believe Sonny Gray was free of charge. Maybe he was drafted. I don't know, but he was on the IL. Seth Lugo. Traded away from yours truly to Rayford Peaches. He's sitting pretty at 30. That dude's got a 1.66 ERA. Come at me. Remember we were talking about at the beginning of the season, going to be hard for us to have a 2 dot or below. Well, check again. Because there's some pitchers out there that we didn't think were going to be carrying a 1.72 and a 1.32, a 1.60, a 0.98. Holy shit balls. That's that Shota, or however you pronounce it. Spencer Turnbull. It's crazy. Crazy talk. We need our value to come back to us, and it's got to come quick because we're starting to panic. There are teams down there in this league right now that are in the bottom 6 that are wondering how the hell they are down there with their draft picks. Nick included. He's ranked 7th right now. Mandalorians, whom I just mentioned, that has 2 of the current top 12 sitting there at 11th. Him and Eric are tied. He wants me to mention that. He owes me now $10 for mentioning that. Let's get into week 4 before we get out of here. 15 minutes on the dot. Look at that transition. Last week, I became Ray's bitch. Missed out on 1 stolen base. Bench Spencer Steer. And I mean, I had people playing that night. Jaron Duran. Ugh, you're gone. Go back down to where you came from. He'll light it up, though. He'll do great things. Ray for Peaches and myself, we faced off against each other. Her bats gone stupid. Thankfully, my pitching kind of what helped me out. Trippin' Billy's got that dub. 6-5 himself. This one was close, though. 1 RBI separated. They were tied in home runs. 1 stolen base. Woo! Getting by the skin of your teeth, bro, in almost every category across the board, aren't you, Shane? You lost the wins by 1. You won the ERA by less than 0.20. Wow. Wow. Shane's probably thinking, I got to make some fucking friends. I mean, moves. Either way. He's got Jose Altuve and Aaron Judge doing things. But he's probably really pissed off. I know, because I talked to him privately about how shitty Austin Riley's doing for him. And I'm not doing any better with one shitty Matt Olson. Bench warmers took down Nick. Feeling pretty happy, aren't you there, Josh? Nick's got a fast-ass team with Ellie De La Cruz still in a bag every fucking 5 minutes. Really close in the strikeouts, though. Woo! Really close in almost all the pitching categories. That could have went either way. But you look back now, or you look now, and Josh is like, that's week 4, and I took him down 8-4. That may come back to haunt Nick. You watch, because we've already seen it go down before that way. We've seen it happen. Troubleshooters took down Mandalorians 6-4. I believe that's Jesus' now 2nd win, maybe. Jason beat down Brian 8-2. This one wasn't even a competition, really. 11 home runs. Jason's team just is hitting. Some high ERAs, though. Not the numbers you want out of those pitchers. Rally Monkeys took down Eric 7-4. Eric smiling about 12 home runs. Still couldn't get over 30 RBIs. Meanwhile, staying true to form, the one, the only, Mr. Irrelevant team, fixing to shine again. Surprisingly, Eric had the better ERA out of this, but Rally Monkeys had almost double the amount of strikeouts. Trades were made last week. Drops were made last week. Players are being benched that honestly kind of makes you raise an eyebrow. Myself, I'm benching Corey freaking Seager. Where are you, Corey? My gosh. We're holding on to some players and trying to forgive ourselves for drafting others. It's crazy out there. How much time do we have left? All right, right at 11 minutes. Week 5 is looking a little bit like this. Myself and Rally Monkeys were facing off against each other. Trippin' Billies and Benchwarmers facing off against each other. Nick, Mandalorians, Hitman, and Swinging Low. I can tell you right now, Eric is chomping at the bit. He's thinking, you know what? My team is way better than Sean's team. I can do this. I can pull it out. It's exactly what he's thinking. Exactly. Ooh, he left out that old Josh Young, and that cat's got 2 stolen bases on the bench. Ooh, that may come back to bite you in the buttocks. I don't know why I said it that way. Buttocks. Free of charge was Ryan Pepio, but I mean, he was dropped. Got to forgive ourselves for some of the moves we make. Last 2 matchups, Ray is facing off against Jason, and Brian facing off against Jesus. So we have 3 matchups that involve all of the top 6 teams. This is going to be good. There are your matchups of the week, the ones to watch. Ray right now, leading the way. Old reliable and Justin Turner leading the way. And then, of course, Morel getting a home run. He's about to go on a hot streak. Watch out, Ray Ray. Watch out. Oh, would you look at that? Everybody was like, oh, that Luis Severino and Mitch Keller trade was stupid. Well, Luis Severino just went 8 innings, 5 strikeouts, and a 1.13 ERA and a .38 whip. Y'all can suck my left testicle, fuckers. She won that trade, especially for the fact that I might have a bum-ass fucking beat-up Zach Gallen who pulled his hammy. Bitches. Fuck y'all. Walker, it's already a done deal. You know what you got. You know you're going to win. I don't want to hear it. When you start your week off with bullshit fucking players like Brandon Nimmo, ranked 190 in the league, coming in with a batting average of 202, cranking one deep, it's going to be all smiles for you there, you bearded, beautiful man. I feel like I always face you too when you have Freddie Freeman or your batters are playing in Colorado or Oakland or some bumfuck team. And look at that. Sure enough, Brian Reynolds, there he goes. Oh, look, Byron Buxton playing in against the beat down Chicago White Sox. Whatever. Here we go. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. Yeah, I'm hopeful for all of us. It's better for fantasy baseball, for the players that we draft and that we hold dear to our hearts, perform at the level we expect. Makes it harder to trade away guys like Bryce Harper and Corbin Carroll. But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Stay relevant. We had a PPD today. Is that going to be a doubleheader tomorrow? I hate doubleheaders. Got to be the worst fucking day of fantasy baseball because your batter won't do. Yep, doubleheader tomorrow, 340 and 640. Won't do a thing. Riley Green might as well ride the pine, baby, because he ain't going to do a motherfucking thing for me. And neither will any of your Detroit or your players out there. Speaking of players, who do we got available to us there, ladies and gentlemen? Who out there might help you? Batter-wise, Jesse Winker, not looking bad. Brenton Doyle. And see, this is the other thing. We've got some talent, some people producing, but there's a lot of people with lineups that are stacked, and they're just waiting. We're waiting. You don't want to drop names like what you got to pick up the hot ticket item only to watch them flail and falter, and then other people are out there picking up your damn trash, making them their treasure. You'll be kicking yourself in the ass. Kicking my own ass. Do you mind? What else we got here? Don't really see a lot of pitching. Pitchers still keep falling, dropping like crazy. The injury bug has been biting our asses all week, all season. That's week 5 for you. That's what's up. That's what's coming. Week 4 is in the books. Make some trades. Maybe make yourself happy. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Look at that. Somebody just dropped Brenton Doyle for John Means business. Somebody just dropped Logan O'Hoppe. Damn, didn't you just trade for him? Ooh. I know. I traded Jaron Duran for him. Dropped his ass. Goodbye. It's a mad world we live in. Y'all have a good night. It's the motherfucking